So, Colleen Ballinger plays Miranda Sings on YouTube and has been working with this character for 7 years. She got a show with Netflix called Haters Back Off, which came out recently. Now, I don't have Netflix. I haven't seen it, but I love Colleen's work. I love Miranda, kind of, actually, not really. But I love Colleen, and I like Miranda, and I'm super excited that Haters Back Off is a thing, or at least I was for a while. I saw a post on Tumblr which was like, I started watching Haters Back Off, and I was so excited when I found out that Miranda's mom has fibromyalgia, because it means representation. Now, for those of you who don't know, fibromyalgia is a chronic illness that involves the nerves and basically means chronic pain, because the nerves are out of whack, as far as I can tell. So I'm like, for 0.3 seconds, I'm even more excited that Haters Back Off is a thing, because chronic illness representation is huge. And then I continue reading, and it's like, oh, but then every time Miranda's mom is on screen, they make fun of it. So I haven't seen the show. I don't know if this is true or not. But if it is, then it's a really big problem. Because people with chronic illnesses don't need all kinds of representation. We need positive representation. It's the same with the LGBT community. There's this idea of being invisible where you have no representation. But then there's also this thing that has a term, I don't remember, I'm going to call it bad representation. That's not the right term. But it's where you portray people as only villains or idiots or just with incredible negative stereotyping. And that often is worse. Because if somebody doesn't know that chronically ill people exist, and, like, let's say I'm the first chronically ill person they meet, then I can tell them, like, who we are, whatever, what it looks like for me, what some general overlaps are, and they've met a complex human, and they understand that we're humans. But if all you have is bad representation, then that perpetuates stereotypes, and people assume that that's true because it's all they see, and so they assume that people are villains or incompetent or whatever. So Miranda's mom. From the gist of this post, it sounded like Miranda's mom is portrayed as an idiot and someone who's faking having a chronic illness, which is terrible because there's this stereotype that chronically ill people are faking, or at least invisibly ill people are faking just because there's no visible evidence that we're sick. So, I don't know. If I had Netflix, I probably would watch one episode. But if this is true, I wouldn't watch anymore. So I don't know. Someone verify it for us if you can. But if this is true, I low-key want to call a boycott of the show because this is just not okay. And it sucks because I like Colleen and I want all the success for her, especially because she's going through some rough personal stuff at the moment. But if this is what it takes to get good representation, then I have to set aside, like, oh, it's Colleen. I can't excuse her because she's perpetuating ableism with her show. And I don't know if it's her fault or Netflix's or whose, so I don't really give her all the flack, but it's just not good. I hope you have a great day.